Okay, and today we're going to start in child's pose. So go ahead and bring your big toes together, let your knees fan out wide, stretch your arms long in front of you, and allow your forehead just to come onto the mat. If the forehead on the mat isn't accessible to you, you can bring in a block. Bring your forehead to a block. Or you can just stack your hands. Just begin to take some deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose as you start to let everything from today go. And I was thinking about what I wanted to talk about tonight, and I found this really great quote just about yoga in general from Living the Practice by Swami Radhananda. It says, "We are familiar with moments of freedom, but we also know how it feels to be stuck, caught as though there are obstacles in our way. We feel imprisoned by limitations. Limitations sometimes manifest on a physical level. Inflexibility appears in our body or rigidity in the mind. We keep bumping into ourselves and other people and things. Nothing seems to work. It feels as if the sky has collapsed and clouds are hanging around us, and our limitless potential seems far away. The goal of yoga is liberation from all limitations. So how do we overcome limitations? Look what happens when you do a yoga practice. A stiff and inflexible body will stretch, release, and relax. In the same way, if you use the other tools of yoga, you will stretch your mind and bring your essential self into the light." So as we move through that practice today, see what you can let go of that you're holding on to that's no longer serving you. So take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. And just walk your hands off to the right of your mat. Place your left hand on top of your right hand. And really ground through your left hip. Feel the stretch along your whole left side body. Allow your head to fall in between your arms. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And on the next inhalation, walk your hands off to the left. Right hand comes on top of the left. Really push through that right hip. Ground that right hip down to your right heel so that you can feel that right side body open up. Begin to find some space where there wasn't space before. One more breath here, in through the nose and out through the mouth. We're going to walk our hands back through center. And then come up to a seat, sitting in a hero's pose. Take a deep breath in, circle sweep your arms out and up. Fingertips touch overhead as you bring your hands together through heart center. And we'll begin our practice with the sound of 1 Om. You can join in. I know it's kind of odd at home, or you can just listen. Luckily, I have 2 people behind me. So breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then inhale for Om. And then inhale, circle sweep your arms out and up. Then as you exhale, just bring your hands down to the mat, roll your feet out to the side, and scoot your feet to the front of the mat. And then placing your hands in front of you, using your core, keeping your body straight. Take a deep breath in, and then just lower down, keeping your core tight until your low back touches the mat, and then round. Inhale, reach your arms over your head, tips of your fingers, tips of your toes. And then as you exhale, bring the soles of your feet to the mat. Extend your right foot up to the ceiling, and then just begin to make some twists with your ankle, one direction, and then the other. And then we'll cross the right ankle over the left knee. You can stay right here, just guiding your right knee towards the front of the mat, feeling an opening in your right glute, but also maybe your hip flexor. Or you can lift your left foot up off the mat and gather it in towards your chest. I like to hold on to the bottom of my right foot with my left hand and then guide my right knee towards the front of the mat, simultaneously pulling in my left knee towards my chest. I feel like that gives me a really nice opening in the right hip, the right glute. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, allow your left foot to come to the mat. Extend your arms out wide into a T shape. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, just roll your right foot over to come resting on the floor into the side twist. And then you can look over your left shoulder. A little bit of a different way to open the front of this hip. Take one breath in. And then as you exhale, come back up through center, pick up your right foot, and then place it behind your left heel. Your right knee comes down to the mat. You grab hold of the top of your right foot with your left hand. And then you should feel a stretch along the front of your quadricep. Sometimes this is enough, but if you'd like a little bit more, you can pick your left knee up, gather towards your chest, and hold on to your left knee with your right hand. And just breathe. We don't do a lot of quadricep stretching usually in yoga. So I feel like this is a nice way to just get that little stretch in. And then one more step, if you'd like to straighten the left leg, grab hold of your left toe with your left big toe with your right hand. Bend here to get a great stretch in your left hamstring. Take one more breath. And then as you exhale, release your left toes. Bring your right foot up to meet your left. Just bring your knees in. Place your hands on the top of your knees and just make some circles, rolling out your sacrum one direction and then the other. And then placing the soles of your feet on the mat. Extend your left foot up towards the ceiling. And just make some circles with your ankle. One direction and then the other. And then crossing the left knee, the left ankle comes to the top of the right knee. You can stay right here, allowing your left knee to move towards the top of your mat, or gather in your right leg, holding on to the bottom of your left foot. Your left foot is flexed. Some slight pressure on your knee. You can rock from side to side. Just beginning to feel that opening. It's early in the practice. And we'll take one more breath here. And then as you exhale, arms come out to a T and just roll your hips over to the right, allowing the sole of the left foot to come to the floor, and then look over your right shoulder. Feeling that stretch kind of in your muscle along your side, but also in the front of your hip flexor. That's where I feel it. Take one more breath here. And then on the next inhalation, knees come back up through center. You'll pick up your left foot, tuck it behind that right heel, allowing your left knee to come to the mat. It kind of faces at an angle towards the front of your mat. And then grab hold of the top of your left foot with your right hand. And really push that left knee down on the mat. Take a deep breath in. And a slow breath out. And then on the next inhalation, bring your right knee towards your chest. Deepen the stretch along your left quadricep. And just know everything that I'm suggesting tonight is just an offering. Child's pose is always your friend. You can always come into happy baby. Just make sure that you do the practice that suits your body tonight, because every night is different and every practice is different. Take a deep breath in, and if you'd like, you can extend that leg to the ceiling, grabbing hold of the toe, getting that nice hamstring stretch in the back of your right hamstring. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. And then release the toe hold if you took that. Bring your left knee in towards your chest and just make some circles again. One direction and then the other. And then placing the soles of your feet on the mat. Take a deep breath in. Go ahead and make your arms into these little robot arms where your elbows are pressing into the earth. They're right next to your body. Your heels are close to your butt. Your knees are pointing towards the ceiling and your legs are hip distance apart. Setting up for bridge. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And then as you exhale, lift your hips straight up towards the ceiling. And really contract your hamstrings at the same time that you're pushing through the soles of your feet. Your feet are rooting to the earth. Your pelvis is rising. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale. Just lower your heads to the mat. And take a full body stretch. Reach out from the tips of the fingers to the tips of the toes. Inhaling, feel your belly expand. And then as you exhale, let it go. Hands come down alongside your body. Let your feet fall open. Your hands roll open. Just take a breath here. And then on the next inhalation, we'll bring our knees into our chest. And we're going to make our way to a tabletop. So there's a couple ways. You can just roll along your spine until you roll over your feet and come to tabletop. Or you can just roll your knees over to the side, push through your left hand or your right hand as you rise up. Come around into this tabletop position. Your fingers are spread really wide. Everywhere that your body contacts the floor, make it strong. Take a deep breath in and allow your belly to drop to the floor. The crown of your head rises to the ceiling. Your heart is opening. And then exhale, tucking your belly, pushing through your hands, allowing the area between your shoulder blades to expand. And come into cat pose. And then just move through some cows and some cats as you begin to articulate your spine. You can move from side to side. Some barrel rolls. Sometimes it feels good to go from cow through cat, and then push all the way back to child's pose. And then inhaling up through cow, and then exhaling through cat. Just do what works for your body tonight. And experiment. See what feels good. Keep here a couple more breaths, and then we're going to come to stillness. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose, and as you exhale, extend your right foot up and back. Your right foot is flexed and your hip is like rotated so that your hips are square to the earth. So like if you sat a glass of water on your back, you would hope that it wouldn't just topple off to one side. Take a deep breath in. Your core is tight. And then extend your left arm out in front. Your thumb is pointing towards the ceiling. There's energy in the hand. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, bending your left elbow, your right knee, gather them together underneath your chest. Inhale, extending long. Exhale, gather them in. Inhale, extend long. And then exhale, gather them in. One more time. Inhale, extend long. Place your left hand on the mat. Your right foot is still elevated. You can walk your hands slightly forward. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, lower down. One chaturanga push up. Right leg is still elevated. And then reach your right foot out at a 90-degree angle to your body. I'm going to turn around. Take a deep breath in here. And as you exhale, walk your hands out in front. And lower your hips down to your left heel. Doing a stretch along the inside of your right thigh. Right adductor. Take one more breath here. And exhale. Take a deep breath in. And then pushing through your left knee. Arms rise all the way up. We're in gate pose. Take a deep breath in. And then allow your right hand to slide along your right thigh as you reach up and over with your left hand. Up and over your left ear, feeling that stretch along your left side body. And then inhale, arms rise. And then as you exhale, your left hand comes down to the mat, pushing through your right foot, coming into this modified Vashisthasana or modified side angle. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, lift your right foot up off the mat. Right toes are flexed. Take a deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, extend it long. Right knee, right elbow. Inhale, extending long. And then exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, extending long. Right foot comes back down to the mat. Using your right side body, your core. We reach all the way back up. And then bring our right knee into our left. Bring your hands to heart center and Anjali Mudra. Tuck the toes on your feet. And then just sit back on your heels. Feeling that stretch along the bottoms of your feet. This is great if you suffer from plantar fasciitis. Inhale. Circle sweep your arms out and up. Fingertips touch overhead. As you exhale, bring your hands together through heart center. Interlace your fingers, extend them out. Rotating your palms to face the front of the room, feeling the stretch in the bottom of your hands. Exhale. Chin drops to the chest. Inhale, arms rise. And then exhale, circle sweep your arms down, coming back into that tabletop position. Tap your toes on the front of the mat. Let's go through one cow and one cat. Now we'll extend our left foot up and back. Left foot is flexed. Toes are pointing to the earth. Our hips are really working towards being level. Take a deep breath in and then extend your right arm up and back. Again, out in front with your right thumb pointing to the ceiling. In the bird dog. Tummy is tight. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, gather your right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, extending out and up. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, extending up and out. And one more time. Right knee, right elbow. And then walking your hands just about a handprint in front. Left heel is still raised. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, lower down any amount. Chaturanga push-up. Left foot still raised. Take a deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, just bring your left foot out at a 90-degree angle to your body. Walk your hands forward. Inhaling through the nose, and then as you exhale, allow your hips to settle back onto your right heel. Head comes between the arms. Just feel that stretch on the inside of your left thigh. One more breath. And on the next inhalation, grounding through your right shin and your right knee as you rise all the way up to gate pose. Take a deep breath in. Then as you exhale, allow your left hand to slide down your left leg. Reach up and over with your right arm over your right ear. Feeling the side stretch along your right side body. And then inhaling, rising up. Right hand plants down to the earth. Coming into this modified side plank or Vashisthasana. Take one breath here. And then on the next inhalation, raise your left foot, left toes are flexed like you're gonna stand on the wall. Take a deep breath in, then exhale 3 times. Left knee, left elbow. Inhale, extending long. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, extended long. And then left knee, left elbow. Inhale, extending long. Left foot comes down. Take a deep breath in. We rise all the way up. Left knee meets the right knee. Tucking the toes on our feet. And we're going to sit back on those toes one more time. See if it feels different, and see if you can notice in your body if you feel a little bit more space there. Maybe it's less painful. Maybe it's just easier. Inhale, circle sweeping arms out and up. Exhale, bring your hands together through heart center. Interlacing your fingers the opposite way than you did before, like the weird way. Take a deep breath in. Then as you exhale, rotate your palms so your palms are facing forward. Stretching your arms out in front. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just drop your chin to your chest. Inhale, arms rise. You can follow your hands with your gaze. Exhale, release the palms. Circle your arms down around. Coming back into tabletop position. Tap your toes on the top of the mat. Take a deep breath in. Both your one cow and one cat. And then tap the toes, extending your right leg out, left leg out, coming into a high plank. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, use your core to lift your hips and come up and back into your first downward facing dog. Your knees can be really bent here. What we want is a long extension in the spine. Allowing your head to drop between your arms. Your tummy is tight. Take a deep breath in. And just begin to walk your feet to the front of the mat. We'll stop right here with our knees generously bent. So much so that your chest could rest on your knees. And then just grab your opposite elbows and just swing and sway in ragdoll. One direction and then the other. Just sucking in your low belly so that you can feel the crown of your head reach towards the floor. Then we'll come to stillness. Allow your fingertips just to tap on the floor. Keeping a bend to your knees. We'll take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, circle sweep those arms out and up, taking in the light that is you. Fingertips touch overhead. Bring our hands together through heart center in Anjali Mudra. We'll go through just a couple sun A's, sun salutation A's. So inhale, circle sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift, so your hands can come to your shins. Your spine is straight. Your crown of your head is reaching towards the front of the room. Exhale, slightly bend those knees. Forward fold. Hands come down to the mat. Step right foot back and left foot back. Coming into downward facing dog. Inhale as we roll out to high plank. And the first one we're going to do with bent knees. So lower your knees to the mat. Take a deep breath in, keeping your elbows tight, close to your chest. Exhale all the way down to the mat so that your body rests on the mat at one time. Inhale, untuck your toes, pressing through the tops of your feet. As you inhale, using your back just to raise your chest and shoulders off the mat, low cobra. Exhale, forehead comes back down to the mat, pushing through our hands, really rooting in through your hands. As you push up, coming back into tabletop position, tucking the toes on your feet as your knees straighten, your hips lift, coming back into downward facing dog. Then walk our feet to the front of the mat. Inhaling to halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, circle sweeping arms out and out. Fingertips touch overhead. And bring your hands together through heart center. We're just going to modify a little bit because I want to get this stretch along my IT band. So inhale, circle sweep your arms out and up. Flip your right foot and just cross it over your left. You can keep your knees slightly bent here. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, forward fold. You should feel that stretch along the outside of your left foot, your left hamstring. And then picking up your right foot, uncross it, right foot meets left. Inhaling to halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands plant, step back, this time to high plank. Take a deep breath in. And then tap your right foot out to the side 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then your left foot out to the side. 1, 2, 3. You can lower your knees and lower through chaturanga, or you can do high plank, chaturanga to low plank, inhaling through upward facing dog or baby cobra, and then exhaling, hips rise, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here, and an HA out. And begin to walk your feet to the front of the mat. Inhaling to halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And then this time you can keep a slight bend to your knees. Grab hold of the back of your calves and just pull up as you pull your torso down, keeping that slight bend to your knee. The crown of your head reaches towards the floor, seeing if you can find a little more space tonight. And then bending the knees, releasing the hands. Inhale, circle sweep the arms out and up. Fingers touch overhead. And then exhale, bring your hands together through heart center. And inhale, circle sweep your arms out and up. And then bring your left foot, cross it over your right. And then my arm should be up here. Exhale, forward fold. So you'll get that IT band stretch, the outer right hip. We'll just stay here for 2 more breaths. Inhale through the nose, and then as you exhale, HA, see if you can release some of the stress in your face. And then picking up the left foot, have it meet the right. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And then step back, left foot, high plank, right foot to high plank. Take a deep breath in. Your heels should be directly over your toes. Your shoulders are directly over your wrists. Your fingers are spread wide. And then tap the left foot out to the side 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And right foot out to the side. 1, 2, 3. And then lower through your chaturanga. Knees can be down or up. Inhaling through upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhaling back. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And an exhale out. Then on the next inhale, send your right foot up and back. Bend the right knee and allow your hips to roll open. Feeling that stretch on the front of your right thigh, your right side. Make some ankle turns if you feel like it. And then on the next inhalation, square your bend your right leg, straighten your right leg. Coming back into three-legged dog. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, slip your right foot between your hands. Lower your left knee to the mat. And inhale. Circle sweep your arms out and up. Coming into mama lunge. Take a deep breath in here. And just really allow yourself this time to sink into that left leg. Feel that opening in your left hip flexor. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, extend your arms up. And then exhale, circle your arms down around the back. And then extend your right leg. Right toes come to the ceiling. Coming into this half split. This is a great place to bring in a block so that you can stay up a little bit higher. Bring the floor up to meet you so you can keep that straight, flat back as you fold over that front leg. Deep breath in and a slow breath out. And then right toes come back down to the mat. Bring your hands to frame your right foot. Tuck the toe on your left foot. Left knee rises. Left hand plants the inside of our right foot as we roll open. Twisted lunge. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. And then right hand comes down to frame the right foot. Transfer the weight into your right foot. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, send your left foot up and back, standing split. Take a deep breath in, and then now bending your right knee, and then simultaneously your left. We're going to come into a Shiva squat. So the left toes tap to the top of the left foot on the mat. Inhale, extend up. Exhale. Bend the left knee and the right, Shiva squat. Inhale, send the left foot long, and one more time. Inhale, extend the left leg up, and then bend your right knee. Place your left foot next to your right. Take a deep breath in. Circle sweeping arms out and up. Hands together, heart center. Bring your hands down to the side. Into Tadasana, really feel yourself grounded to the mat. Spread the toes, pick up the toes, and feel the big toe mound, the little toe mound side of your foot on the mat, and then lower your toes, Padabanda. And inhale, circle sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling. Halfway lift, exhale, step back, left foot, and then the right. Coming into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and extend your left foot up and back. Bending your left knee and rolling your hip open. Make some circles with your left ankle. One direction and then the other. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, square your hips, extend your left leg. Breathing in through the nose, and then as you exhale, step your left foot between your hands and lower your right knee to the mat. Inhaling, circle sweeping arms out and up, coming into this low lunge. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, extend your arms up. And then exhale, circle your arms down around the back, extending your left leg. Left toes rise off the mat, coming into half split. Bring your blocks in. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, just see if you can find some space to fold forward, but keeping that low C curve. Doesn't matter how close you get, how close your knee gets to your leg. What's important is that you protect your back and you keep that C curve. What we don't want to see is a rounding of the head with the rounding of the low spine. We'll take one more breath here. With every exhale, see if you can let go. And then left toes come down to the mat. Tuck the toes on your right foot. Right hand plants to the inside of your left foot. Right knee rises as we roll open. Twisted lunge. One more breath here. And then exhale. Left hand comes down to frame your left foot. Transferring the weight to your left foot as we pick up the right and come into standing split. Take a deep breath in, and then bending your left knee, bending your right knee behind your left, right toes, top of your right foot comes down to the mat for Shiva squat. Inhale, right leg rises, half split. Exhale, knees bend, Shiva squat. Inhale, right foot rises. One more Shiva squat. Inhale, right foot rises. Right foot comes down to meet the left. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, circle sweep arms out and up. And then exhale, bring your hands together through heart center. And inhale, we're going to circle sweep our arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Placing your hands on your mat, you can step or float your feet back to the low side of push-up. Whatever's in your practice. Lower down through chaturanga. Inhaling through upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhaling, right foot raises into three-legged dog. Take a deep breath in. Then as you exhale, step your right foot between your hands. This time we're keeping our left knee up as we circle, sweep our arms up and come into high crescent lunge. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, circle, sweep your arms back. Making a full circle with your arms as your arms rise. And then exhale, left arm drops, right arm opens. Right knee is pulling towards the center of the mat. Drop your right arm down. And then as you exhale, transfer your weight to the right foot, right hands come down to frame your right foot. And then inhale, left foot rises, standing split. And then bending your right knee. Go ahead and slowly, with control, drop your left toes back down to the mat. Inhale, rise up, high crescent lunge. Left heel drops to the mat as we roll open to warrior two. Flip the palm on your right hand. Take a deep breath in. Reach up and back. Exalted warrior.
And then exhale, circle sweep your hands down to frame your left foot. Step your left hand slightly in front of your right foot. Left foot rotates to come down onto the mat. Right foot stands on top of the left. Right arm rolls open, side plank, Vashisthasana. Take a deep breath in. You can stay right here. You can bring your right foot below your knee. Really lifting up. Right arm comes over the ear. And then as we exhale, right hand comes down, right foot comes down. Coming back into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Just lower your knees to the mat. Send your arms out long in front. Coming to a child's pose. Rotate your head from side to side. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. And then on the next inhalation, up the toes, extend our knees up and back, coming back into downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot rises, three-legged dog. Take a deep breath in. Then as you exhale, left foot comes between the hands. Inhale, rise up, high crescent lunge. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, rotate your arms forward, full circle, and then exhale. Right hand drops to the front, left hand drops to the back. Your right knee is really strong and straight. Your right toes are over your right heel. And then inhale, left arm drops, rises up. And then as you exhale, frame your left foot with your hands. Transfer the weight to the left foot, and your right foot rises. Half split, standing split. Take a deep breath in, and a slow breath out. And then as you exhale, bending your left knee, right foot comes all the way back down to the mat. Inhale, rise up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, right heel comes down to the mat, coming into warrior two. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, exalt your warrior. Right hand slides down your right thigh, left arm reaches up and over. And then exhale. Start laying your hands down to frame your left foot. You're going to switch to this side. Right hand steps slightly in front of your left foot. And we're going to roll to the outside of our right foot. And your left foot stacks on top of your right, coming into side plank. Take a deep breath in. You can stay right here. You can just reach over your left ear. You can bring your left foot to the inside of your leg. You can raise your left foot. And then exhale. Left hand comes back down to the mat. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale. Lower your knees to the mat. Extend your arms out in front. Coming back into child's pose. We'll just be here for a couple of seconds. In through your nose and out through your nose. And then on the next inhalation, we're going to rise up to tabletop. And then this time, just turn your fingers to face the insides. Face your knees. Go through one cow and one cat. Feel that stretch along the inside of your forearms and in your wrists. Give those areas a little love. And then turning your hands back so that your fingers are facing the front of the mat. Extend your right knee up and back. Take a deep breath in. And then step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Tuck the toes on your left knee, picking up your knee to scoot your knee back. And then lower into lizard pose. You can stay up on your hands. You can also bring your blocks in so that your forearms are on your block. You can come to your forearms on the mat. So we're going to be here for about 30 more seconds. Because I'm going to time it. I want us to be in this pose for a minute. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Allowing your body to let go of whatever it's holding on to that you don't need. Allowing your breath to be your guide. With every exhalation, send that breath to that hip. And then on the next inhalation, rise back up to your hands. And then just walk your right foot out to about a 45-degree angle, slightly out. Plant your left hand. And then allow your right knee to fall open. As you inhale, circling your right arm up and back. You can stay right here. It's a little bit of a different stretch on the outside of your hip. Or if you'd like to bend your left knee and reach for the top of your left foot and gather that in towards your glutes. Your heart is rolling open. And then releasing the left foot down. Your right hand comes to the inside of your right foot, tucking the toes on your left foot, extend your right foot up and back, three-legged dog, and then just do whatever you think feels good for your body, opening your hip. You can make circles with your knees. And then exhale, right foot comes down to meet the left. And then as you inhale, send your left foot up and back. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, left foot comes to the outside of the left hand. Right knee comes down. And we'll come into pigeon on this side. Okay, we'll come all the way down. And we'll be here for about a minute. So just take some deep breaths. Turn your focus inward, focusing on your breath. We have about 30 more seconds. And then on the next inhalation, we'll rise up. This is where we're going to walk our left toes out so that they're pointing at like a 45-degree angle off the mat. And then grounding through the right hand. Allow that left knee to fall open, coming to the outside of your left foot. Your shoulders are rolling open. And stay right here, or you can bend that right knee. Reach up and back with your left arm. Grabbing hold of the top of your right foot. This is a great place to bring in a strap. You can put the strap around the top of your right foot. Hold it with your left hand. If grabbing hold of your left foot isn't available to you, or you can just bend your knee with your arm outstretched. And then releasing the left foot, circling the left hand down around, tucking the toes on your right foot, and then to release your right foot. And then lifting up your left leg, coming back into three-legged dog, bending your left knee, and rolling your hips open. We're making some circles with that left knee. And then left foot comes down to meet the right. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, lowering your knees to the mat, going all the way down. And then coming into Sphinx pose. Your elbows come directly beneath the shoulders. Your arms are stretched out in front. Tops of your feet are pressing into the mat. Take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. And then bringing the left fingertips to the right elbow. Reaching up and back with the right arm. Coming into the half frog pose. Grabbing hold of the top of your right foot. Your right elbow is headed in the direction of the ceiling. Feeling that stretch along the top of your foot. Your right quadricep. And then releasing that right foot. And the right knee shimmies out to the side, about a 90-degree angle to your body. Your right foot is flexed. Take a deep breath in here, and then as you exhale, just lower your forehead to the mat. Come to the top of your palms. Really shine that right knee out so you can feel that opening in your right groin. For frog pose, half frog really. And then inhale, rising back up to our elbows, right foot comes back down to meet the left. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, bend your left knee, reach up and over with your left arm. Left hand finds the top of that left foot as you gather that left foot towards your bum, your left elbow is reaching towards the ceiling. I feel this is a big opening in my left shoulder, but I have really tight pectoral muscles, so I really feel that here. You might too. And we'll take one more breath here. And then as you exhale, left hand comes back down to the mat. And then bend that left knee, shine it out 90 degrees from your body. Left foot is flexed. You're going to feel that opening in your left groin as you lower down. Forehead to the mat or on stacked palms for half frog. And we'll take one more breath here. And then we'll bring our left foot back down to meet our right. And I always think this is weird, but we're going to do it anyway. We're just going to roll over to our backs. You'll kind of roll off your mat. You'll just have to resituate yourself back in the middle of your mat. And then pull your knees into your chest. Just make some little circles with your knees, one direction and the other. You can do a happy baby. You bend your knees, reach to the outside of your arms come to the inside of your knees, your hands to the outside of your feet. Your feet are flexed. Your knees are moving in the direction of the floor. You can rock from side to side and happy baby. Or you can extend one leg out long. Bring it back in and extend the other leg out long. Or you can extend both feet out long, out wide, coming into like a wide-legged position, laying on your back. A straddle V. And bringing the soles of the feet together. Bring the soles of the feet to the mat. And then allow the soles of the feet to come together, the knees to fall open, coming into Supta Baddha Konasana. Really walk your shoulder blades together under your mat. Palms are facing up. Take a deep breath in here and a slow breath out. And then on the next exhalation, just begin to straighten your legs. One foot and then the other, coming into your Shavasana. This is a great place to put a blanket across your pelvis. If it's gotten cool in your house, you can cover up with a blanket, put your socks on. And we'll just be here for a few moments. Allow your head to feel heavy. Feel the weight in your arms and your legs. With every exhalation, feel your body get heavier. So, thing from Nati Esrati. Keep in mind that when you practice yoga, you're not practicing to improve yourself. You are perfect. The practice is there to help you know that. Next inhalation, just begin to bring some movement back to your fingers and toes. You can take a full body stretch if that feels good, reaching out from tips of your fingers to the tips of your toes. Or if Shavasana is serving you tonight, you can press that button and hear the Peace Out by MC Yogi one more time. And just stay on your back. When you're ready, roll to one side into a side lying child's pose. Swing the left side today, the more yin side. Cradling your head, the bottom arm. Then on the next inhalation, just rise up to a seat if you're ready to be guided out.
On the next inhalation, just go ahead and circle your arms out and up. Hands touch overhead. So we bring our hands together through heart center. Seal our practice with the sound of one Om. Inhaling for a cleansing breath. Exhale and inhale for Om. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Shannon, for sharing your evening with me. I really appreciate it. Sweet Peace appreciates it. Namaste.